Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo March 9, 2023. You're in a relationship-oriented cycle that frequently finds you honoring your closest relationships. Tension has been building towards something very positive and constructive in your life. There are changes you need to make, and you're more likely to take action if you're just a little unsatisfied. The full moon in your sign today heightens your emotions and can bring about an important revelation. A significant culmination can also occur. Inner contradictions are possible, but they can drive meaningful changes and improvements in the week ahead. You'll get attention, so ensure it's the positive kind. Your attention is rather me-focused now, and it's necessary at this time of year you're connecting with your needs for some independence, a voice, or personal time. The most important period of the entire year has arrived for you. This is because a full moon in your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign, roars in the heavens now. Its energy has been building for a few days and will echo out for the many ones to come. You are being encouraged to seize the day and make a conscious effort to build the life of your dreams. Assess how romance has played a role for you in the past 6 months and make any changes you need to create the love story of your dreams. Whether single or attached, show the world what makes you truly special and revel in your authenticity and power. Look at you. This cycle of self-improvement is impressive. You may feel like you look, act, and present differently in your professional situations now versus the professional you were 6 months ago. Let go of any residual anxieties during the full moon in your sign to feel fully confident. Meanwhile, this full moon may mark the end of flying solo at work, since Saturn will enter your opposite sign. As this new Saturnian cycle begins, you may feel like you are ready to take on long-term professional commitments and relationships. It is just a day before the moon returns for its last visit to your income sector before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves and before Mars leaves your career sector that Saturn leaves your work sector today. These 3 planets have been a team, and while things will continue to evolve across the income, work, and career fronts, and other planets will come and go, Saturn's departure leaves you with a sense of resolve that is the glue that will hold everything together. The sensitive side of your nature desires what's best for those you love. There is a deep feeling of, "I would die for you," running through you with regard to your loved ones and your children. This intense emotion can be channeled into a more productive vein, caring for your body as though it were a loved one. Taking care of all its needs can be quite satisfying. This is ultimately nurturing for everyone. Your life certainly does depend on your body. If you are a parent, consider the lessons you receive from your children. It can be so easy to become consumed with teaching your children what they need in order to enter into life with the best advantages possible. Yet, this can leave you cheated out of everything your child can offer you. Look at it from this perspective on this day. You are sure to enjoy relearning some things, like how to play, how to imagine, and how to live for the moment. While Saturn's departure from your work sector today will leave it empty for the first time since 2020, with Pluto returning in 16 days and Mars remaining in your career sector until then, you aren't going to lose any momentum. What you will lose is that constant monkey on your back, and while you will retain the resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes, with Saturn gone you will be better able to drive it rather than it drive you. Meanwhile, Saturn's return to your relationship sector shifts even more focus onto your relationships. Saturn's return to your relationship sector today is less an event and more the start of a journey, one that won't run its course until he leaves in 2026. Saturn returns just as a full moon in Virgo has put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test, giving you a sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you from the start. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the celestial sphere is offering us a unique opportunity to dive deep into our analytical nature, thanks to the full moon in Virgo that shone brightly this morning. As the 6th sign of the zodiac, Virgo represents precision, organization, and attention to detail. So, under this lunar influence, we are encouraged to embrace these qualities and focus on refining our skills and systems. In addition to the full moon, we also have a significant planetary shift to take note of. Saturn, the planet of authority and structure, is now moving into Pisces, where it will reside for the next 2 years. This transition can have a profound impact on our emotional well-being, as Pisces is a water sign known for its sensitivity and introspection. With Saturn in Pisces, we can expect a period of emotional refinement and controlled escapism. Our passions and fantasies may blend with our reality, creating a sense of wonder and spiritual liberation. This can be a time to harness our deepest desires and use them to manifest the life we truly want. Overall, these cosmic events offer us a chance to tap into our analytical and emotional sides, combining them to create a powerful force for growth and manifestation. By embracing our strengths and refining our weaknesses, we can navigate the coming days with grace and confidence. So let's lean into this energy and see where it takes us. During the new moon in Pisces on February 19th, we were invited to explore our personal relationship with magic, opening ourselves up to the mystical realm of the universe. However, as we emerge from the deep end of the cosmic pool and into the light of the Virgo full moon, we are reminded to get grounded and establish a solid foundation for our dreams and aspirations. Without structure, even the most numinous ideas are destined to remain as mere fantasies. But with the proper organization in place, they can become a reality. This full moon reminds us that it's time to get organized and take action towards manifesting our goals. It's important to note that there's no need to beat ourselves up for any perceived lack of progress or lost time. Everything has its own time and place, and the period of fantasizing and daydreaming was necessary to clarify our goals and intentions. The imagination served as a crucial tool to guide us towards what was truly possible. Now, events or interactions in our lives may push us to take our plan to the next level. The Virgo full moon forms a trine with Uranus, the planet of innovation and change, providing additional inspiration and opening us up to surprise encounters that can further stimulate our creativity. It's important to remember that even if something now materializes as a result of our efforts, the design process will likely be ongoing. The journey towards manifesting our dreams is a gradual one, and we must enjoy every step of the way, embracing the evolving process of bringing our desires to fruition. So let's use the grounding energy of this Virgo full moon to establish the necessary structures to support our visions, and trust that the universe will continue to guide us towards our highest good. In the morning, Saturn, the planet of duty and responsibility, enters Pisces. The last time Saturn graced the sign of the fishes was in the spring of 1996. Many of you born between 1993 and 1996 will shortly be going through your Saturn returns, a period of maturation and rising into your authority. Saturn's serious energies are somewhat diffused within nebulous Pisces. Saturn likes structure, and Pisces prefers fantasy. Saturn likes discipline, and Pisces prefers taking the compassionate approach. Saturn will transit Pisces until May 24, 2025, and again from September 1, 2025 to February 13, 2026, during which time we will need to negotiate these extremes. Who do we consider reliable spokespeople within religion and media? How might we develop our creative capacity or relationship to spirituality? Whose rules do you follow, and why? What do you really believe in? All these questions, and more, are within the domain of Saturn in Pisces.